Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Alright. It is time to tap in. Alright. Oh, wait. You guys, give me 1 second. Well, it just threw on in there. I wasn't even trying to. It's supposed to go on. Alright, whatever. Hey, y'all. Welcome into What's the Vibe Tarot, and let's get started. All right, so I was just trying to get an energy of what to start with, and what I've come with is that there's someone here. This could be for a guy or a girl. So the thumbnail is just a thumbnail, but this is a fake person coming in with fake energy. This is somebody that you have dated in the past, romantically, that is coming in with an I love you, I miss you. You might be seeing lots of twos, 222. You might be seeing ones, 1111, 111. You could be seeing fours or sixes as well. Now, it seems right now that this person has not entered your energy, is how I'm feeling, but they will. They will, and they're going to come in pretty quickly when you're least expecting it, I'm feeling. And this person is someone who has tried to make you feel bad about yourself in the past. They have tried to belittle you. They have told you how you aren't worth anything, how you're not going to amount to anything, how you're just that, or you're just this, and you're nothing special, or whatever. Or maybe it's just the way that they made you feel, that you're worthless. This is how this person wanted you to feel. And now, these things that they had did to you or said to you were very intentional to hurt your feelings. Now you have this person you haven't seen in a long time. You may have cut them off. They may have left you in order to make you feel like you were worthless. Now, I'm getting, they're coming in trying to say, maybe I'm sorry. I don't know. We're going to tap in. But yeah, let's cleanse the energy quickly and we will start. All right. Yeah, I'm getting this person's really, really thinking about it here. They're thinking about what they're going to tell you, how they're going to come at you. It feels like because maybe you've been really good to this person in the past. Um, like you've been one of like a gullible type person almost to them. It seems as though when they come in with this energy, they're going to be like banking on you reacting a certain way to them. Yeah. Yeah. They tried to make you feel like you aren't worth anything in the past, some way. Maybe they said straight out that you're not worth anything. Whatever it may be. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's see. Who is this person coming in to the collective's energy? Who is it? Remember, for everyone, it's going to be someone different. This is someone that you moved on from. And they're moving in silence. This is someone here that, with all the little colors on this woman's face here, I see maybe it's like they're coming in with different shades of personalities. They could be coming in fake accounts. It could be like, um, the multiple personalities type person. Well, it might be like different people there's lots of things that they're doing behind the scenes here, and this is someone that you moved away from. You might have physically moved away from, but this is someone you're not thinking of. This isn't someone in your energy right now. Maybe you are thinking of them, but I was getting in my last reading, you really need to focus on your intuitive energy right now. So focus on cleansing your energy, your space, so you're clear, so you're thinking clear. Hi everybody. Oh yeah, this person's getting bad karma right now. well, I don't know why they put bad karma. It's karma and dharma. There's good and bad. Regardless, this is someone here who is they're feeling it to their core how bad they are getting their payback right now. They're getting it severely, and they're trying to, I think, redeem themselves. It feels like maybe. Let's see. Yeah, they're in their head. They're thinking, they're over analyzing. Yeah, it seems like I had said, it's like a strategy. I feel like they've been thinking about it. They might come at you. Um, no, I feel like this is you. This is you. You're like very uninterested in this person. And I feel like it wasn't always like this. So this might have been codependency at one point, but this might have just been some kind of really close attachment that you had formed with this person, and they want you to treat them the way that you used to. I think they're missing that. Yeah. See, they're fantasizing and daydreaming about things that used to happen with you guys. Something about marrying for money. Ooh. Okay. Well, maybe this is something that they're trying to say that you're doing, or maybe they think this is something that you're doing. They might think that you are sleeping with people for money, or something like that. Maybe they're wondering where you're getting your money. Maybe that's it. We have bad habits. Let's see. This might not have to do with substances. It could, but it might not. It could have to do with just any kind of a bad habit here. Um, let's see. This is maybe money is a bad habit for this person. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. They're really in their head thinking right now, and they might come at you with a fake energy of not only love, but like spiritualism. Like, oh, I've been saved. I've seen the light type thing, right? Okay. Let's see. And it does seem as though maybe they kind of mirror you. We have steals your work, copies, feeds off you, but I don't feel like that's how it is. What I'm feeling here is that this person might mirror you, like narcissists do almost. How, like, they don't know how to be a good person, so they have to actually learn from you how to treat you in order to manipulate you into thinking that they actually care. So they think okay, how does this fit? Yeah, they might have like this false narrative of you in their head. They might talk about you behind your back, saying things to people that aren't really true, or just maybe their perception. Like if you are a bartender per se, or something like that, they might just automatically assume that you're dressing very, very provocative. This is just an example. Take it however you want it, but they could maybe blow things out of proportion because this is what they have going on in their head, not because these are actual facts that are true. And they might actually be spreading these kind of things, but it seems as though maybe y'all don't have a lot of ties left. There's not really a lot of people for them to talk bad about you too, that it's going to even get back to you, or that it's going to alter anyone's perception of you that you're involved with in your life. Let's see. They have a grudge here. There's something about the number 3. Maybe also like a Leo. I'm getting Leo energy. There's fire signs here. Red haired, like ginger hair, not like dyed red, like ginger hair. Freckles. That's for some of you guys, probably. This person might do tattoos, or like tattoos, something about tattoos. We have Dirty Offer. It came out reversed. I don't usually read any other deck other than this deck over here, reversed, but I feel like this does have a meaning. Like, there's going to be a dirty offer that's going to come out. It's not going to seem that way. What do we have? Yeah, you need to ignore this. You need to ignore this. Completely ignore this offer. Yeah, this person wants to waste your time, or maybe they waste their time a lot. Maybe like like I feel like a lot of talk and no do type thing. I don't know. Maybe they might tell you, yeah, okay, I've got all these plans, I'm gonna do this, that, and they don't really do them. Maybe wasting time. There's they're trying to limit you, I feel like. And then we have boss daddy. What is this? Yeah, they want to have some kind of authority over you. Um, maybe they want to control your money. Maybe you have more money now, and that's why they're coming. I don't know. That's for some of you. We have jackpot down here. Yeah, maybe some of you got an inheritance, or you're gonna get something, or they think that you're gonna get something, and maybe you're not, but maybe that's what they think. What do we have? Broke. Yeah. Well, yeah, because I broke, and they ain't worth nothing, and they're trying to tell you that you ain't worth nothing, which is pretty ironic. That's how that usually works, guys. So don't let it bother you too much. Too busy winning. So you could be too busy winning, but they might actually try to make it seem like they're too busy winning to be appealing to you. They might actually act like this is just for some of you. They might act like they got money when they don't, or they might ask you for money. There's something about money with that. Like maybe you've helped them in the past and they're coming in because they think that you're going to help them again. We have legal issues. This might be somebody here who needs to pay their lawyer so they don't go back to jail or something. I don't know. It's something maybe with Libras. Um, hmm. Yeah, remain unbothered because they don't like you being happy. You could be in a new relationship. You could be making money. You could have a good job. It could be anything really, but they don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like you having power. They don't like you having money, having happiness, having independence. They don't like any of that. And they're coming in trying to say how pretty much anything that it is that maybe they think that you want to hear. And honestly, it is all bullshit. But you need to remain unbothered. You need to let it roll right off your shoulders. When they say all these sweet nothings to you, you need to remember what they did say to you in the past, how they felt. And see, it's quite funny. You have the I miss you and the pink, and then we have the black heart. This person doesn't have a heart. Or they don't for you. They are going, this is fake. We have broke ass again. Dust it off. Yes, dust it off. It might be hard for you to dust it off. That was reversed. You might really want to be with this person. This might be hard for you. Broke ass. Seriously. This might be all to do with money. This seriously could be all to do with money. In Queen Rising. Yeah, because you're stepping into your power. This could be king, queen, doesn't matter. But you're stepping into your power. You got this ex coming in, somebody who is broke. Maybe this is for a lot of you that they're broken coming after your money. Or maybe it is that they think that you have it and you don't. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay, jackpot. Yeah, see, maybe that's again, they think that you have it. Maybe they have a grudge over money here. They have a grudge. And then what do we have here? Exactly what I said a while ago. Fake flexing. They might act like they have money to get you to come out with them. Oh, I'm going to take you to a fancy restaurant. Oh, I'm da 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 da. Whatever. This person might even. I don't see this in the cards. I feel this in the energy. This person might even give you like fake money. Legit. Like you might go to pay for something with money that they had given you, when you go to pay for your money, then you gotta the cops being called on you or something. You need to be very careful. This person coming back into your life, trying to claim that they have money, trying to maybe they think that you have an inheritance or that you have someone taking care of you, or I don't know. There's something about money here, something about jewelry for some people. And this grudge holder, this came out twice. I mean, I'll say it again. The number 3, something about a Leo, ginger hair, freckles, maybe brown eyes. I feel we have crying over you. This person has some kind of obsession here. And it's not healthy. What do we have here? Well, not only do they make things up, they make it up because they like the attention. Not necessarily. This is a very narcissistic person, And their reasons behind doing things are not only to hurt you, because it does make them feel good to do that. This is also, this is a big thing, is they like the attention. They like people giving them attention, and like being the center of attention, everybody laugh at my joke type thing. And they might make things up to sound like they have a more fancy life or something like that in order to, I guess, just get attention. Maybe like causing like a mess for you, I'm feeling. There's a rat. You have a friend that is not your friend. Or there might be somebody coming in acting like they're your, what is this? Yeah. Yeah, this person might be addicted to substances, or they might just have bad habits in general. Let's see. We are going to get another deck. What are we going to use, y'all? Yeah, I'm feeling of energy of you need to really maintain your peace right now. Cleanse your home, your energy, your car, every place that you go, make sure you cleanse it really well, because it's very vital that you actually are understanding what it is that's coming towards you. You have to make sure that you're not missing things. You have to pay attention, and you have to make sure that you're actually aware of when these things are happening. So cleanse your energy daily right now. It's not always like that, but with this person coming in, yes, you might have had a spark of attraction to this person in the past. Like it was something, I think both of you were just like, wow, like, where have you been? But then this person seemed to maybe reject that feeling. Maybe even there might have been a third party. I don't know, but there was some kind of betrayal here. You've healed from this, and you're doing good. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. They're very, yes, this came out in the other reading. Their distorted view of, they have a distorted perception of life right now, and they can't be trusted to have good judgment. You cannot trust this person to go out with right now. They're coming in, they're, I love you, I miss you, all that. You might see 1111, 222. Rewind the video, I already said all this. Okay, where are we at? Yeah, they're all messed up in their head right now, and they're lying about it. They're going to act like they're just fine. Everything's great. Lots of secrets. There's lots of things they're not telling you. Adidas might be significant. Yeah, they're unstable. Divine masculine and curse. Yes. Okay. So this could have been someone who had spiritual gifts or something at one point, and they are not able to reach that, because it seems as though they might have tried to dabble or something, and ended up getting something on them because they didn't know what the hell they were doing. Maybe, I don't know, but this divine masculine has some kind of a negative, I don't want to say it, a curse. I don't want to say that. He has something on him, some kind of negative cloud of energy on him, and he's not in his divine masculine right now. You cannot trust this man. Maybe you could at some point, but you cannot right now. You have to be very careful. Boundaries. Yeah. So draw some boundaries. If they do not respect you, well, then you're going to know who it is. We have distracted. They might try to distract you. Or delay you. Woo! Okay. We got, yeah. Perspective. Yeah, see, you have a better perspective now. Your head's clear. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. You know what you're going to accept and what you're not. This person is still going to come in and pretend like, oh, I am healed and I have changed and I'm a better girl or guy or whatever. And they're going to pretend that they're all changed now, and they're going to mirror you like the narcissists do. Like I had said earlier, this is somebody who's going to come in and is going to tell you everything it is that you wanted to hear a long time ago, and then they're going to see the kind of headspace you're in. You maybe reject this, and then you show that they see you're in your peace, you have a good headspace, you're happy, you have good perspective, your judgment isn't clouded, they see you have boundaries now, and then they're going to come in being like, oh, well, I got to come at them in a whole new way. And that's how they're going to come in afterwards. So they might come at you a few times, and they're each time what they're doing is mirroring you. So think about that. Think about the things that you tell them and what you want, and then watch what they do, because they're going to come in, they're going to mirror you like a narcissist. They're going to be like, oh, okay, well, that didn't work with the I love you and all that. Okay, so I'm going to come in and say, oh, I found my peace. And oh, I am, I'm blah, 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 whatever. They're going to act like they're in a good headspace, and all this boundaries they have, and they're surrounding themselves with better people, and everything it is that you're saying that you're doing, that's what they're going to do. And they're not really doing it, but they're going to say they're doing it. And yeah, so it's going to be multiple attacks you're going to be getting. So be careful with that. Yeah, they're going to be like, oh, maybe in another time. So maybe like the third time they come at you and you're like, nah, look, I get what you're doing. They're going to be like, oh, well, maybe in another life type thing. I don't know, maybe using sympathy on you, try to guilt trip you when all else fails. Yeah, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm depressed and sad and all that." Okay, and then what are they expecting of you? This is mhm. Mm. Yeah, you're very different from this person. So it's gonna be really hard for them to mirror you perfectly, and you're gonna be able to tell. Yeah. That's funny. You're releasing, walking away, like, this isn't gonna bother you like that, but then we have bluff, reverse. This is someone's mask that's gonna just fall right off. Longing. Mhm. They want a second chance with you. They might even be having people watch you on social media, or maybe have different accounts themselves. I don't know. All right, let's go. Let's see. How long have we been on here? All right. I'll stay for a little bit longer, and let's see. All right, so why are they coming in? We already seen this, probably about money. But is there anything else? What else? Maybe clarifications on who this might be. We do have Pisces. Huh. This is someone here who might say that they've made a great sacrifice or a great change, like I had said previously. Yeah, they're coming in quick, and they have really strong self-confidence. They really think this is going to work. So it might be kind of hard to tell at first until you deny them a couple of times. And then they might really start to be like, oh, this isn't working. And so their mask might fall off. But if you just let your guard down right away, you might not see it, because they do have a lot of self-confidence coming in here. Three of Swords. Yeah, there's a big heartbreak here, a huge betrayal in the past. I feel like this is you. Like, you are the one that got hurt. And I don't think they cared. I don't think they're around. We have the Hierophant. Well, this could have been something to do with a Taurus. This person could be in jail. You could work a lot. Maybe somebody's in school, like not like college. I mean, something to do with like authority or government type stuff. Okay. Yeah, they don't want you to see this coming. Hmm. They're coming in very quickly. We have the Leo energy again, and it seems that they don't want you to see this coming. They're coming in quick like the wind. I don't know why that's significant, but that's what I'm hearing. All right. Um, hmm. Yeah, we got some more Leo energy. Well, heavy on the Leo. Hope that ain't for me. All right. Free spirit. Yeah, I mean, so there's someone here coming in, and I think that what they're going to do, I think maybe when all else fails for some of you, they're going to come in saying the stuff that they remembered had hooked you last time, right? Like in the very beginning, maybe you guys had a real nice time together and you just vibed. There was just something about it. I don't know. And this is just for some of you. And they might not know what else to do, and they might end up using that as their last tactic on you, is like, oh, I've never vibed with anyone that way, or maybe trying to play the same kind of music it was you were listening to, or set up the same kind of environment you were in and whatnot like that, or enticing you to visit them in a place where it was when y'all were vibing the way you were. I don't know. Something like that significant. Let's see. Something about the word David, the name David. I don't know. Let me see. The world. Yeah, I mean, it seems if you're able to travel, this person could be traveling to you. This person could be coming to you with many, many faces. I'm feeling, I'm hearing. Yeah, they're coming to you with many faces. They might pretend to be your best friend. They might just pretend to just want to be friends. If all else fails, they might be like, "Oh, let's just be friends." To be close to you. This person feels very confused on how to come at you. They don't really know how to come at you. Maybe it is because you're acting different than you used to. They don't know how to come at you. And they're thinking of this way or that way, and they're like, "Oh no, this won't work." They're really, 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 really thinking hard about what they're going to say to you. I'm feeling the urge to sneeze a lot. I don't know. I mean, I'm not having allergies. I don't know if that's. I have been sneezing a lot, but it hasn't. There's no allergies. Okay, we have water signs. Let's see. There's this person is being judged. That's what I was getting in the beginning. Like their life, they might come in saying, "Oh, it's perfect. I have this great job. I have all this money." Da da da. But they're very unhappy, and they might not have anybody, and they might not have a job, and these things are not necessarily true of what they're saying, and they're being judged really hard right now. This could mean family or friends turning away from them, even. Um, they're coming in hoping to get forgiveness from you, and they're hoping that that is going to end up being like you're God or something. I don't understand why they want your forgiveness, like it's gonna save them. I guess because you're the person that hurt them or that they hurt. Maybe they feel like you hurt them, and they do have a resentment here for something. I don't think this person is like all there. Maybe they have anger issues. They have more Leo. I. Yeah, there is a challenge, which we all know is coming, but you're needing to look at this from a different perspective. You're needing to look at the bigger picture instead of the little details and everything right now. There is significance. It's a good thing to look at the details. I'm feeling, I'm hearing, I'm sensing, but it is important for you to not get lost in that right now, because if you do, then you're going to miss it when the specific detail comes out that you need to see. Maybe in order to prove to you which person this is. So don't get lost in the little details, maybe in your readings, whatnot. Go with your energy, like your feeling, your intuition. um, there will be things that are significant, but don't look too hard right now, because you can't miss them when they come, and they're going to come at unlikely times. I'm feeling it's not going to be when you're watching or reading. It's going to be in your everyday life. It's going to be when you're not expecting it. You're going to get like a feeling that will literally drop you to the floor, is how strong this is going to be, but you cannot miss it. And you will miss it if you're too distracted. And this person is trying to distract you. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, this person is getting their karma, and they don't want to be dealing with it. Let's see. Okay. I mean, it's just the same thing over and over. Okay, let's go ahead and get... We know why. We know mostly who. Let's see. Let's get some clarification cards. Who might this be? All right, someone different for everyone in life. So let's see. They see you as very beautiful. They might call you a pretty girl. They might call you, yeah, I don't know. I'm getting pretty girl. They might see you as beautiful. They might have told you that you're super beautiful a lot. I don't know, when you first met this person. It's like they feel like physical pain, not like emotional, but it's like physical pain to you. Hello. To you literally being cautious of the situation after what they've done to you. So it's like they're like, "Oh, how dare you?" almost, which is ridiculous. Okay, they abandoned you. They abandoned you. I mean, maybe not for all of you, but for some of you, I'm feeling that they had abandoned you, actually. Um, Compatibility. Yeah, I mean, you guys clearly were conflicting. You might have even had like a whole different circle of people you hang out with, type thing. Let's see. We got fake flexing once again. They might not know how to come at you in any other way. They might think that you're just like somebody who's all about money and materialistic, when that might not be how you are, but they might think you are. And that pay attention to how they come at you the first couple of times, because that is their perception of you. They think that either you're gullible and you're going to just fall for anything, or, I mean, we already know this is about money, clearly. The money that you might not even have, that they think that maybe you do. I don't know. Something about money. Or I don't know. It's something about controlling finances that we had for some people. And then on top of all of that, they might come in trying to play on your sympathy, trying to play on, oh, she likes money. Let me go buy them a fancy purse or shoes, or I don't know, something about shoes. Chemistry again, spark, withdrawal. Yeah, once again, there's a big spark in the beginning, and I think you were all about it, and they were like, no, I don't know. Like, just chill. I'm hearing just chill, just chill. Blue eyes might be significant for some people. That's for some of y'all. All right, let's get into some animal energy, some spirits. Spirit. Let's see. What do we have? We have intuition, 1111, which we had before I even started the reading. These are the cards that came out. All right, so you really need to follow your intuition. Like I said, clean your energy, cleanse wherever you are, cleanse that space. Really heavily right now, just because of this that's going on. This isn't something you should always have to do, but right now it would be wise to up your protection so that when these things happen, your intuition is on point. All right, the crow. You might be seeing lots of crows or blackbirds. Something about transition. That is very interesting. Um, which part of your life is it, or maybe which part of your life is, or maybe going through a transition? Maybe you are changing relationships, careers, or cities. Whatever it is, the crow is signaling that you are ready to make the change. There might be something you're scared to do, or you might be in the middle of a transition. Maybe this person's in the middle of a transition. Independence. Ah, yeah, yeah. So transitioned. You've transitioned into independence. Or maybe they think you are, I don't know, and they don't like it. This is their perception of you, is that you're strong, and they don't want to see you strong. You are being encouraged to develop a balance between independence and time of togetherness. This also indicates that you would greatly benefit from profound journey of self-discovery. Learn to enjoy time spent with yourself. Yeah, they don't like that you love yourself. I don't think that they like that you love yourself. Hmm. And you're just over here like the cat, just like bathing in the sun and licking yourself, just like, yeah, and they're just like, oh no, I just can't stand this. Like it's eating them up. We have 1313. Uh, that's okay. Clarity. Yeah, you need to be able to see clear. Your intuition needs to be clear right now. It's just the same thing over and over. Okay, so I want to tap into more of like who this is for you. Let's see, spirit, for the people who actually are watching, who is this person? Like specifically for these people, what can I give them? All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. You might be seeing 1, 2, 3 a lot. Something about the number 6. Vision. This is a person who might come in with glasses. This is a person who might come in. They might wear glasses. I don't know. They might have a bad vision. This is someone who might is something to do with the number 6. They might be. Yeah, they could be a Cancer, maybe a Cancer or a Leo. I think Leo's been coming up quite often. We also, I'm feeling the energies of like they might be trying to distort your vision. So anybody who comes in trying to tell you something is something that you know it's not, that well, you know who it is. Yeah, disrupting your peace. This person might be a they might love the ocean. Yeah, innocence. This is someone who likes innocence in people. Like that might have been what attracted them to you in the first place. Okay. Give me more. Give me more. Who is this person? Give me clarifications on who this person is. Who do they need to be aware of? Yeah, I was getting that earlier. They might come in saying good night, um, good morning, just constantly trying to be in your inbox. Beautiful inside and out. Yeah, they're going to come in with sweet nothings, or maybe they did. They might say things like, it'll be what it'll be, let it be. Yeah, something about like you can't change someone here. This is someone who all you can do is maybe say something significant to this person that they might remember years later. But right now, they're not going to change. You are heavily protected. Um, don't think this person has changed yet. Really make them prove it to you, because of course, these readings are not for everybody. But yeah, you're being guided to step back and really enjoy your life. This person does not like that you're doing that. If that's how you're already living, and once you start to do that, they're not going to like it either. So be prepared for that. You are heavily protected. We have that again. You are heavily, heavily protected by spirit. Just know that. Always remember that. Live and let live. This person is very judgmental of you, and they have a very biased opinion. They're not going to come at you like this, though. They're gonna act like, oh, live and let live type thing. No, they don't really want to let you live, is actually what I'm feeling here. So be very careful with this person. If they do make the decision to come to you, wherever they are, these are going to be things that you're not going to want to have to deal with. You need to stay away from this person. Okay. Let's see. There's plenty of new people, guys. Go somewhere else. Find someone new. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Do not judge. Okay, you are being guided not to judge this person too much. You're already unbothered. You're already like the cat in the window sunbathing. Continue to do that. Continue to be in that energy. Do not don't fall into all this like energy that they're having. Don't let that rub off on you. Like, oh, get so mad at this person. I feel like maybe you were really, really angry at this person at one point after you got over being sad. Don't feel none of that right now. Get away from all of those energies. These are all negative energies, and that is what they want. By choice. It's your choice. It's your choice. Yeah, the gods and goddesses are watching, so be mindful. God's watching. And they're watching them too. So don't forget, they're watching them too. They're watching how you're going to react to it. So this could be a test for you. This could be a test for you. Let's see. No warning. Yeah, you're not going to have a warning before this happens. It's just going to happen. We have exposure. There's about to be something exposed with no warning. Be prepared. What is this? When is this? Okay, we have 2. All right, something about playing games, skills, being productive, or practicing into something. Like lots of practice, having skills. I mean, this could be basketball for sure, but like I really feel like it is a different kind of subliminal message here of skills, practice, perseverance, like determination. Someone's replaying what they're going to say over and over and over and over. Exposure, no warning. Maybe they might threaten you with some blackmail. I don't know. That's for some of y'all. Consult, seek guidance, think twice. So if that is what happens for sure, then this is for you. You might be having second thoughts. Maybe they are. You should think again, seek legal advice if you need to, ask a friend, ask spirit, pray, meditate on this. Maybe that's something that they need to do. Something about a CDO license could be significant for some of y'all, 18-wheelers. July 4th could be significant. Test, you're being tested, like I said a while ago. 818. You could see 818 on the clock a lot, or maybe 17 is significant. Maybe the number 8. I don't know. It could be spiritual, or someone is testing you in your physical life with or without your knowledge. So move carefully. I feel like this is a spiritual test for you as well. You're clearly being tested by this person, and it seems as though they're coming back a few times. They're not just going to come once. They're not just going to come twice. They're going to keep coming, and they're going to keep coming. So you 4. I mean 11. Okay, yeah. Maybe this person's going to come at you 4 times, but I don't think that this is the only test. I think you have a spiritual and a physical test. This person's going to come at you physically. It's going to be a mental, emotional manipulation. You're going to have to pass all that. This is also a spiritual test in the same sense, because it is something you would fall for. All these different ways this person's coming at you, you would have fallen for in the past. And that's why this is happening. Let's see. Magnetic connection. Yeah, that's how y'all felt when you first met. Something about eyes. Something about someone's eyes. The eye emoji, maybe. I don't know. Love at first sight. Intense energy. Speaks with the eyes. Yep. There's something about when you guys first met. It was like you knew each other in a past life type thing. It was that intense, at least for you. Like you thought that, right? At least you felt that way. Let's see. We'll pull a couple more of these. They might think that you talk shit about them. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you've got the right to. Hell. But y'all, it might not just be that. It might be them, like I had said earlier, them making up things about you, making up things to make your life with them seem more um I don't know, like some just really cool, I guess, right? And they're trying to, yeah. Maybe they're saying you're always partying. Mm, there could be something that they invite you to. I've got all these things going on at once. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have energies coming and them trying to say that y- you're a terrible person in some sense because you're maybe what you do for work. Maybe they're trying to say things that aren't quite true and like they have a altered perception of you in their head. They make up things because they're overthinking and over worrying, so they make up all these things in their head and then they tell other people to, I guess, make it true. I don't understand their logic here. And so there's that energy coming. Then we also have the energy of like they might think that you're talking bad about them because of what they're doing to you, or maybe they think that that's what you're doing to them because they feel guilty because they've wronged you, so they assume you're talking bad about them to other people and bad mouthing them. So, or maybe it is that you're not talking to them, so they think that you're talking bad about them when really you might not be even remembering this person's middle name, but there's something about talking bad about people. Then we also have the always partying. So this is someone here who could be saying this is what you're doing. Maybe this is something that they want to be doing, or my main energy here is this is something they're going to try to do with you. They're going to try to meet you at a party without you knowing that they're coming, or they're going to try to invite you somewhere and make it sound really enticing to make you want to go. To cloud your judgment, where you aren't going to be focusing on your safety and paying attention to your intuition. Maybe they want to get you drunk or high so you don't really see what they're doing to you, right? Hmm. Maybe this is someone who is going to use friends against you, even. But it seems as though they are going to show up at a party or an event. This could not be a party. This could be an event for some of you. For those of you who don't party, this could be you go to the movies with your friend, and then lo and behold, look who comes and shows up. You know what I mean? It's something like that. There's somewhere that I think that they're gonna try to impose on you. Too busy winning. Reversed again. Yeah, they're gonna come in acting like they got all this money, this great job, everything's going great. They're not on the streets no more, flipping. I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna come in acting like they're not this horrible person that they have been for their whole life, or I don't know, whatever it is for you. See, we have Aquamarine, Celestite. Oh, we have a geode. That is the oddest looking geode I think I've ever seen. Huh. All right. These are the stones that some of you might need to get. What is this? This is new. Muscovites? Muscovites? It's kind of odd. Huh. All right. So I'll read you about these and then I'll show you them. You can find them at your local rock shops, metaphysical stores. I would suggest getting them. Something in here is for you. So this is for you to develop your foresights. When should you use this? Let's see. When you want to believe. Maybe this person's trying to take away they're trying to get you to believe something that's not true. Missing the signs. When you feel like you've been missing the signs. Yeah, exactly. When you feel like you have a problem and logic won't solve it. When you've blown the lid off with too much meditation, microdosing. Oh my. Okay, okay. You put it on your forehead while you're peering into the future. Odd. Okay. Who needs it? Mm. Anyone who's ever asked themselves, how did I not see that coming? Yeah, I'd say that's pretty on point, guys. I'd say that's pretty on point. Okay, so Muscovite. For those of you who do watch this and who are interested in this is going to be spelled Muscovite. And I think that is very significant. So All right, Celestite. Oh, this is one of the most beautiful stones. This is actually a geode of it. Kind of terrible lighting in here. I'll fix that shortly. All right. Tune into your serenity. Yeah, like I had said, you really got to cleanse your space and in your auras and all that right now. You really need to be able to hear those unspoken words, if you understand what I mean. When to use it? When it's time to stop and really listen. With Celestite as a guide, you might be surprised at what you hear. Where to put it? As a calming adornment, wherever you meditate or pray. Okay, so like your altar, right by your bed, things like that. Who needs it? Anyone ignoring the consistent inner voice that actually has some good ideas of how you might better handle this whole life thing. Okay. All right, guys. I know it's all backwards. You can pause it and look at and it's kind of blurry too. If you want it, aquamarine, keep your cool. Okay, yeah, like I said, this person, once you realize what's up and you're going to be like, wow, you really tried all that? You really said all that to me? You really tried to play all those games? You really tried to manipulate me and tell me all these sweet nothings? You're going to be pretty pissed off. And I bet you really have a hard time keeping your cool, but you need to do that, okay? Aquamarine, beautiful stone. You need to get this, and you are being guided to keep your cool when this happens, when you realize who this person is. All right, it says, when you've lost your voice, when it's past time to let go, or when you're feeling a little too polite. Yeah, okay. Okay, guys. We're going to keep going. Polar opposite twin. Yeah, you guys are so different from each other, for real. But also look up your polar opposite twins. So like if it was Leo, it was Leo. I don't know. We got Taurus. Taurus is Scorpio. I believe Cancer is Capricorn. So check out your polar opposite twin and check out whoever this person is that's coming into your energy, gonna be telling you all these sweet nothings. Check out their polar opposite. Maybe you're polar opposites from each other. Who knows? All right. It says, stay open to the value of constructive criticism. Okay, so there is something here that this person has done and said about your character, said about how you're not good enough or whatever it might be. Or maybe it is something they're gonna say when you deny them multiple times over. It seems this is about to happen. So when this happens and they start to try to bring your self-worth down, you need to remember there's something in this that's a message for you to see the constructive criticism in it. Like, I don't know, maybe learn how to deal with people like that. Let's pull another one of these. An unexpected encounter with your friend will bring joy. All right. Well, all right. You do have good friends you can trust, and that's wonderful. Let's see. Who are the people that they can trust? Because it seems like we do have people you can trust. What do we have here? Give me something. I don't want you to get them confused. First in your family? Maybe there's someone in your family that's really, really going to be like on your side, or it's close friends with you right now. Like you consider like your best friend. Event, meeting. Yeah, there's something happening at a party or an event coming up soon. And this friend here, keep up your guard, dude. Keep your guard up right now because you don't know who it is that's coming back into your energy, because you played this whole situation out. Like this has been gone. This has been done. This is somebody that you don't think about anymore. That's going to be coming back. Yeah, they might try to get some kind of photo evidence of something to blackmail you if you don't agree to go out with them, or if you don't, if you see through the bullshit, basically, they're probably going to try to blackmail you. It seems like we have fake flexing again. All right, we're getting into some different decks. Where are we at? All right, if you guys have any questions, you can ask. Give me one moment. I'm going to get another deck out here. No. We have that. Yeah, I'm getting like, for some of you, it might be a lot easier to tell who this person is than others. Because I'm getting, for some of you, you might like look at this person kind of sideways, like, really? You just tried that with me? Yeah. Yeah, for some of you do know already who this is. Let's see. Oh, we might as well pull the love deck out. Why not? If we are doing a reading of that nature, let's do it. All right, these are going to be, let's ask Spirit to confirm the things that they're going to try to say to you when they come in. What are the things they're going to try to say to you? What are the things they're going to try to say to the collective? Oh. Well, this did come out reversed. Maybe they fear you saying goodbye, but it does show it is time for us to say goodbye. Huh. Yeah, but if it's coming out reversed, they're going to say like, oh, this isn't over type thing. That's what I'm hearing. We have. I know I messed up. I'm sorry. Of course. Yes, we all expected that, didn't we? What else? What else you got to say, buddy? Let's see. You were the closest person to me. Yeah. I have a hard time believing that. Okay. What else do we got? Yeah. Oops. They're going to come in saying they want to recapture the feeling that you guys used to have, and they messed up. They're always thinking about you. You were the closest person to them. Maybe they might even say, like, I told you things. I don't tell nobody, something like that. You're the most precious person in my life. They might come at you trying to say that you really are the most important thing they got or something. Let's see. What's we got? It was difficult to say goodbye to you. Maybe whenever they left you out in the cold, maybe they're coming in trying to say, oh, that was really hard for me to leave you. You might have been like left on red, trying to call this person, trying to talk to them or whatever, and they just left you like a ghost. They ghosted you completely, and it seems as though like they're gonna come in and say, oh, that was so hard for me. It just broke my heart to do that to you. And I don't want to just be friends. I come in with all these reasons. They're going to come in with all these reasons. Okay, what else? Yeah, they're going to say, like, they still feel your energy, maybe. Yeah, they're gonna love bomb you. Bad. Real bad. They might even try to, like, if you didn't do anything wrong and this person comes in and they're trying to say, oh, like, I'm sorry. They're trying to give you this apology, but this isn't a person who typically apologizes. So whenever they're doing this, it's like they're coming in with this apology they don't really know how to say. And when they say, like, oh, I know I crossed the line, they might try to say, oh, we like try to involve you in their mess up to try to get some of the blame off on you, right? Yeah, that's what it seems like to me. They're gonna be like, oh, I know I crossed the line, but neither one of us are perfect, things like that, instead of like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's how you're going to know who this person is. Straight up. That's how you're going to know who this person is. They're going to come in saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry, like I've done this, but you're not perfect either. You did this, you did that." Like, they're going to come in with these backhanded ass apologies saying, "Oh, I know we crossed the line." Not, "Oh, I messed up and I'm sorry." No. You're gonna hear these apologies from this person, but you're gonna have to pick up on the fact. That's why you can't get distracted right now. It's because these are very simple things. Like, this person doesn't know how to apologize. They're not good at it. They don't know how. And so they're gonna try to make somebody, they don't know how to apologize without making somebody else take some of the blame for what they've done. I wonder if I can get a little bit more light in here. Maybe put this here. Okay, maybe that's helpful. Let's see. All right, whatever. Okay, so yeah, once again, they're gonna come in saying how sorry they are, but then it's gonna be like, "Oh, well, you're not perfect either," type shit. So wonderful. That's how you're gonna know who it is. Appearances can be deceiving. Yeah, they might try to tell you that you pretended to be somebody that you weren't. They might try to gaslight you, like gaslighting energy. Here, I'm getting it. Um, Yeah, they're gonna say how much they've changed. I appreciate the wisdom I've gained from this experience. Yes, you've changed. You're just such a better person now, aren't you? That's what they're gonna say. Um, hmm. How they distracting you? Yeah. I mean, they know exactly what they're doing. They're gonna act like they don't. Lots of things remind them of you. Lots of things that you've done and said, they've had to actually deal with. Like, you've maybe said, "Hey, you don't get to act like that and live a good life," right? But yeah. Let me see something. That's good. Whatever, dude. Yeah, they're out there a little bit, aren't they? Okay. Being around you is like a breath of fresh air. Yeah, they might even try to say like you're sexy or something. They might try to distract you saying that you're sexy. Trying to get your, "Oh, like I love you" type thing. "Oh, you're so beautiful, you're so sexy." Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Some shit like that. Hmm. Yeah, you need to stay working. You need to work. You need to just stay at your job. Go home. Work and go home for a little bit. Give it a little bit of time for all this shit to die down, I'd say. Hmm. Maybe they're gonna say that they thought that you were gonna leave, so that they left before you could leave them. They're starting to realize how important your connection was, and how precious you were to them, type shit like that, right? Boost trust. I'm so confused by that. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? What does that mean? Well, whatever. Okay, okay. Yeah, they might try to make you laugh. They might try to confuse you. They might try to say like something sexual towards you. Okay. "You're always on my mind and what I am, no matter where I am." Yeah, they're thinking about you. "Oh, I've healed myself. I'm such a spiritual person now." Like, they might come at you trying to say that they've healed and they're so spiritual and all this stuff, like, but they might try to say something stupid as like, "Oh, I'm a monk now." Well, do you know what that means? Like, you don't sleep with people. You know what that means? Okay, they might not. You know what I mean? Like, they might come in saying all this stuff and it really don't even make any sense, and you're just like, "What?" Like, dude, really? Okay. I'm sorry for not being truthful with you. For some of you, and this is not going to be all of you, this is going to be very few of you. There's going to be people that are actually sorry, and they might just, really be sorry. But it's going to take a lot of lessons. Like, you're going to have to prove to them that they can't manipulate you anymore, and that this is not going to continue to happen. You're not going to let them cross your boundaries. And once that happens, they might just own up and they might think, well, maybe this is nothing else they could do. Let's see. I've got that twice. What does that mean? Hmm. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe you had a plan. Maybe you had a whole plan going and they just came in and screwed it all up because they blinded you with love that wasn't even real. Alrighty. What are we at? Oh, holy moly, we're at over an hour. Okay, guys. Not a lot of you are on here anyway. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do another one. Hit that damn like button.